Thank you for purchasing this recording from Axiom Hypnosis. For more information about Axiom Hypnosis, please visit www.axiomhypnosis.com. James Tiger is a certified clinical hypnotist with the National Guild of Hypnotists. Axiom Hypnosis does not guarantee hypnotic induction, as you, the listener, are in complete control of your levels of focus and relaxation. Please avoid using this recording while operating a vehicle or using machinery. It is highly advised that you consult with a medical professional before becoming hypnotized. Hypnotist James Tiger uses a mixture of imagery, sensation, and the best-known hypnotic techniques to help you achieve maximum results. For best results, find a quiet, comfortable area to relax. Use headphones, if available. Now relax and enjoy this recording.
I'm going to teach you how to breathe properly to induce hypnosis. I'd like you to take your non-dominant hand and place it over your abdomen, perhaps your belly button. I'd like you to take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you take that deep breath in, I'd like you to just imagine that you're pushing your hand out with your belly. Quite often we tend to breathe from our chest. It's much better to breathe from your belly and allow your diaphragm to stretch. As you stretch your diaphragm, there's a nerve located on your diaphragm called the vagus nerve, and as you stretch or excite this nerve, it sends a signal to your brain to begin to release dopamine into your bloodstream. And as your bloodstream becomes more saturated with dopamine, your body continues to relax. So I'd like you to continue to breathe in through your nose. And as you're breathing in, I'd like you to count to 3 at your own pace. So as you're breathing in, count to 3, and as you reach the top, I'd like you to pause for 3. Just pause, and now let it out of your mouth. And as you're letting that air out of your mouth, count to 5 at your own pace. And you find that as you continue to breathe like this, in, pause, and out, and you continue to stretch your diaphragm and excite that vagus nerve, your body automatically begins to release. And sometimes people begin to feel that in their extremities, that relaxation begins to happen in the extremities, your arms and legs. Perhaps you feel it in your shoulders and your neck. It's almost automatic. And you find that as you relax, your mind becomes very clear as you continue to focus on breathing, just simply breathing. And now as you're breathing, I'd like you to focus as you breathe in on the word relax. And sometimes people like to think of the word relax, spell it over and over again in their mind. Or perhaps you could just consider what it's like to relax. Perhaps in your mind you could think of yourself relaxing, so that if you were watching yourself on television relaxing, what would you look like? Or perhaps you could ponder the sensation of relaxation as you continue to breathe in, so that every time you're breathing in, you're thinking of the word relax. And now as you breathe out, I'd like you to think of the word deeper, as in going deeper into your subconscious and your hypnotic rest. Sometimes people like to, just like the word relax, just think of the word deeper and what it means to go deeper, perhaps spelling it over and over again in your mind's eye. Or you could think of floating on a stream in a little boat. And as you continue to go down the stream, you continue going deeper and deeper into your hypnotic rest, into your subconscious. And so what I'd like you to do is you continue to breathe in and out. Every time you breathe in, you think of the word relax. And as you exhale, you think of the word deeper. Good. In a moment, I'll count down from 10 to 1. And as I'm counting down, and the numbers continue to go lower and lower, you continue going deeper and deeper into your hypnotic rest, relaxing more and more. And the deeper you go, the more you relax. And the more you relax, the deeper you go. And you find that the two are related. Good. As you're experiencing this wonderful state of relaxation and hypnotic rest, you may hear the sounds of life around you, perhaps a car or people walking or talking, a phone ringing. It doesn't matter. These sounds of life send you deeper, triggering to your mind to relax and let go of the world and continue to enjoy this hypnotic rest. And if an emergency were to arise, which is highly unlikely, you're able to emerge from your hypnotic rest and take the appropriate action without any outside influence. And as I'm counting down from 10 to 1, I'd like you to think of the number ahead so that when I say the number 9, you're thinking of the number 8. And I'd like you to trace it over and over again on the backs of your eyelids with your eyes until I get to the next number. And I'd like you to do that from 10 all the way down to 1. And take a deep breath and relax. 10. Imagine a pure white light shining down all around you. White is the clarifying color, clarifying and cleansing as it continues to shine, casting out doubt. And as it continues to shine, it seems to be filling your mind with its light, clarifying your thoughts. And you find that your mind is quite active at this time, thinking of those two words, relax and deeper. All the while you're tracing the number 9 on the backs of your eyelids, so allow your neck and your shoulders to relax. And allow that tension to leave your neck and your shoulders like rain running off of a rooftop, simply sliding off, falling away, being replaced with comfort and relaxation and hypnotic rest as you continue to go deeper, even now. 9. And that relaxation in your neck and your shoulders now drifts down your back like a small stream runs down a hill, filling your back with comfortable relaxation, displacing any tension, allowing your spine to expand, and allowing all the signals coming from your brain to relax and go deeper, to be more easily transmitted to the rest of your body as you continue to relax. And your muscles, all the muscles in your back from the top all the way down to the bottom of your back, the base of your spine, completely relax. And that relaxation spills over into your abdomen, allowing all the muscles in your abdomen, in your stomach area to relax, making your breathing even easier. And you can breathe normally now that you've become so relaxed. And now into your rib cage, all the muscles between your ribs, all the way up to your collarbones, relax. Good. So that now your entire torso is so relaxed. And you continue to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Because the more you relax, the deeper you go. Because the more you relax, 8, the deeper you go. Now your hips begin to relax. All the muscles around your hips relax. All the muscles around your hip bones relax. Because the more you relax, and if you need to take a moment to forgive yourself, we all make mistakes in life. And there comes a time when we just have to let go and release our burdens. Take that moment now to forgive yourself. And if someone has done something to slight you, take that chip off of your shoulder. Take back the control that others have had over you. This is your relaxation. You take control of it. You take control of it. 7. Now your arms begin to relax. Your upper arms all the way down to your elbows. And from your elbows into your forearms. And from your forearms into your wrists. And from your wrists into the palms of your hands, and from the palms of your hands to the tips of every one of your fingers. Some people say that their arms become light. Others tell me that they become very heavy. Some others say that they can't even feel anything at all and can't tell which is left or right. You can decide how you want your arms to feel. This is your relaxation. You take control of it. This is your relaxation. You take control of it. 6. Now your legs begin to relax. Your upper legs all the way down to your knees. And from your knees into your shins and calves. From your shins and your calves into your ankles. And from your ankles into your heels. And from your heels all the way to the balls of your feet. And now from the balls of your feet to the tips of every one of your toes. I wonder if your legs feel like your arms do, or if they feel differently. Perhaps you don't feel anything at all, and you can't even tell which is left or right. And I wonder if you can begin to notice just how much more relaxed you've become now than when you started, as you continue going deeper and deeper, having already entered into your hypnotic rest. 5. Back to your neck and your shoulders. Allow your neck and your shoulders to relax twice as much. It must be wonderful to relax twice as much. And I'm not sure how that feels, but you do. And allow that doubled relaxation to fill your entire body, emanating from your neck and your shoulders like the sun rising in the east. As the sun rises, it casts its beautiful rays throughout the entire earth, illuminating all that you see. Just imagine that relaxation in your neck and your shoulders, filling your entire body with relaxation like the sun fills the earth as it rises in the east. Good. 4. That relaxation drifts into the back of your head. All the small muscles around the back of your head relax. And now around your ears and inside of your ears, your jaw, relax. Your cheeks, relax. Your chin, your lips, relax. Over the bridge of your nose, your eyelids and your eyes. Between your eyes, your eyebrows, your temples. Now your forehead. So that your entire face is relaxed. 3. And from the crown of your head to the back of your head, a wave of relaxation runs through your hair. Like the wave running through a beach. Across the shore, a wave of relaxation runs through your hair, relaxing even your scalp. 2. And that wave of relaxation continues from the crown of your head, filling your entire body, tripling that sensation of relaxation and depth, filling your entire body from the top of your head to the soles of your feet and to the tips of your fingers. Tripled relaxation. 1. Now that we've reached the bottom, you've become so very relaxed. I'll continue to speak to you. And as I continue to speak, you continue going deeper and deeper, relaxing more and more. And the more you relax, the deeper you go. And the deeper you go, the more you relax. And the deeper you go, see yourself now in an open field. Beautiful green grass stretching out as far as the eye can see. In the distance, rolling hills. And surrounding the field around you on the backside of you, a forest of trees, so much green. And every time you see the color green, you begin to remember that green represents growth. And every time you see the color green, you're reminded of your own personal growth, all the things you've done in your life to improve your life, all the positive, good decisions you've made that have brought you to the place where you are, the lessons learned. And as you consider how you've continued to grow, just like the grass grows and continues to spread forth across the earth, you're reminded of just how much you continue to grow, how much you continue to learn and become. And I wonder if you can begin to notice even now just how much you've grown, and begin to see the positives in your life. And the positives in your life are much like small nuggets of truth, so that if you continue to count those nuggets of truth like you would count gold nuggets, you begin to realize that your life is filled with a wealth, an immeasurable wealth, so that as you count your blessings and the things that bring you happiness, you begin to realize that you have made so many good decisions in your life. You begin to see, even now, that there are things to be grateful for, things that bring you happiness, people that bring you happiness, those who you care and love, your friends, family, close ones. And as you consider these things, begin to count your blessings. Your heart is filled with hope, and hope is like a seed that is planted. And you see the yellow sun casting its beautiful yellow rays all around you, and yellow is the color for hope. And as you nourish that hope, just as you would nourish a seed by giving it water and fertile soil, as you plant that seed of hope in your heart, give it a fertile place to grow. It continues to grow and sprouts, just like a tree. And as it continues to grow with its branches stretching high into the heavens, reaching toward that sun high into the heavens, its roots going deep into the earth, seeking nourishment, you begin to realize that your life is much like that tree. As you continue to grow, hope continues to grow with you, and hope grows into faith, because you begin to realize that as you experience the benefits of hope, as you see the things come to fruition in your life, the things you've hoped for become a reality. You begin to have faith in yourself, so that hope becomes faith. And as that faith continues to grow, the faith in yourself, knowing that you can do things, small, simple things. Life is filled with small and simple things. And you begin to realize that by small and simple things, great things come to pass. By small and simple things, great things come to pass. By small and simple things. And as hope continues to grow into faith, faith becomes wisdom and knowledge that you can share with others. The things that you've learned and knowledge, the experiences you've had that you can share with others, just like a tree. As it grows, it casts its shadow down below and bears its fruit. And it shares those things with others. So like a fruit that you would share with others, the wisdom and knowledge that you have, you can share with others who you care for. And you find that people come to you and ask you questions, seek your advice. You may even experience that now. And I wonder if you can begin to notice just how many people trust you, how many people look forward to you, talking with you, and learning from you. It must be wonderful to have so many people trust you, and you find that as you continue to give hope a place in your heart and allow it to grow into faith, more and more people come to you, seeking your advice, your wisdom and knowledge that you share with them like a fruit tree shares its fruit. And as you share those little nuggets of truth with others, you find that your faith and your hope continue to grow, and that by sharing those things, that wisdom and knowledge with others, your hope and faith continues to grow. It must be wonderful to experience that kind of growth. It must be wonderful to experience that kind of hope. And every time you see the color yellow, you're reminded of your own hope and giving it a place in your heart. The opposite of hope is despair, and giving it a place in your heart. And as you give hope in your heart, despair is dispelled. It simply fades away, like storm clouds roll over the heavens and fade away. So too, despair simply fades away as you allow those rays, those yellow rays of hope, to fill your heart and your mind. It must be wonderful to have that kind of control, to allow yourself to experience hope. As you give hope in your heart, I'd like you to turn around and look at the tree line behind you. The small forest of trees. So many beautiful trees. And you begin to realize that your life, like all the branches of the trees, each one being individually different, significant in and of itself, yet as you look at the whole of the tree itself, you begin to realize that all the choices you've made in your life are much like those branches, each one of them different, yet lending to the whole of the tree and the beauty of the tree, so that as you admire all the decisions in your life that have brought you to this place, here and now, you begin to realize that it lends to your own magnificence, your own inner beauty, your own inner strengths, so that you, like a tree with all of your branches, so different yet significant, I'd like you to walk up to one of those trees and place your hand on its trunk. Perhaps you can feel the bark on your palm and in your fingers, or feel the tree swing back and forth in the breeze, or hear it creaking just slightly, or the leaves in the wind. You begin to realize that though this tree is strong, firm, and steadfast with its roots growing deep into the ground, it remains flexible, strong, giving just a little with the wind, the winds of life. As you admire the trunk of the tree, its brown bark, every time you see the color brown, you're reminded of that inner strength, that inner resolve, remaining firm and steadfast in your own decisions and resolutions, with your own roots going deep into those things, your ideology, your beliefs. Yet you remain flexible, allowing the winds of life to blow past. And every time you see the color brown, you're reminded of being firm and steadfast yet flexible. Just like that tree. I'd like you to take a step into the woods. Perhaps you can feel the coolness of the air as compared to the warmth outside. The grass beneath your feet, as the sun peeks through small openings in the forest canopy. And as you're walking, you see behind a clutch of trees a fountain. I'd like you to walk over to that fountain, and as you draw near to the fountain, you see that there's a purple fluid flowing from the top of the fountain down into the bowl of the fountain. Purple is the color for enthusiasm, excitement, kind of like courage. I'd like you to take your hand and dip it into that fluid and take a sip of that purple fluid. And as you take a sip of that fluid, perhaps you can feel that courage flowing down your throat and into your belly. And it begins to emanate from your belly. It must be interesting to feel that sensation of courage and strength and enthusiasm, the kind of enthusiasm for life that adventurer's experience, so that life, with all of its different facets, changes, presents a new adventure, and you feel the excitement for those new opportunities to share the things that you've learned already, all the things from your past that would benefit others, including you, so that as you allow that fluid to begin to work within you, you begin to see the things even now and look forward to the things in life that are like adventures, and you find that everything in life is like an adventure. Every day is a new adventure, and it must be wonderful to look forward to those kinds of days. What other people might call an average day, you find is filled with adventure, with new opportunities, new people to meet, new places to go, new experiences, perhaps at work or at home, with your family, with friends, or even alone, so that you find that adventure lies in wait for you everywhere you go. And I'd like you to turn around now. As you turn around, you cast your eyes upon a building. I'd like you to take notice of its size, its shape, its colors. And I'd like you to begin to walk toward that building, and with every step, continue to go deeper and deeper into your hypnotic rest, relaxing even more, with every step, doubling your relaxation, going deeper and deeper. And as you enter into the building, you see at the end of a hallway there's an elevator. I'd like you to walk toward that elevator now. And as you walk toward the elevator, with every step continuing to go deeper and deeper, you walk into the elevator. You press the up arrow. The doors close. And as the elevator goes up, you continue to go deeper, relaxing more and more. The doors open as the elevator reaches the top floor. And as you walk out, you see that there's another hallway. Walking down that hallway is a door, and on the door's a label, a placard. It says, "My mind." This is the door to your mind. And as you open the door, you see that there's a control room, like a computer control room or a television control room or even an airline cockpit, full of gauges, switches, knobs, and screens and buttons, all flashing in sequence. This is the control room of your mind, and in this room you can make changes as you see fit. I'd like you to walk over to the far left wall, and on that far left wall you see a series of knobs, and the first knob that you see on the left is a knob labeled with the word control. This represents the mental control, your ability to control the way you think and feel. Perhaps it's set at a 4 or a 5. I'd like you to turn that knob up and increase your level of control. So turn it up to perhaps an 8 or a 9 and feel that level of control that you have over your mind and your body. And as you turn it up, you find that you have control over the way you think and feel and choose to act and react, communicate, and experience life. And it must be wonderful to have that kind of control. And to its right is another knob labeled with the word comfort. And this knob represents the comfort you feel as you experience the control you have over life. And the more control you have over the way you think and feel, as you take the control to relax and go deeper, you experience greater comfort, clarity. Your mind becomes very clear so that you're able to problem solve. And perhaps you notice that that knob is labeled at a 2 or a 3. I'd like you to turn it up to an 8 or a 9 as well, and allow your comfort to increase. And as your comfort increases, your mind becomes clear. And as you turn it up to an 8 or 9, you notice that a little blue light comes on next to it. Take notice of that light. Blue is the color for comfort, and every time you see the color blue, you're reminded to take a deep breath and relax. And as you relax, your mind becomes clear and active. Your thoughts ordered. Your body relaxes, and you're able to think through any situations ordered, whether it be challenging or difficult, or just everyday life, so that every time you see the color blue, you're reminded to take a deep breath and relax, and as you relax, your mind becomes clear. And on the wall behind you, opposite from where you entered, I'd like you to walk over to that wall, and you see that there are many switches and levers. And the first switch that you see, as you walk up to it, is labeled with the word faith. It represents faith in yourself, faith in your beliefs, faith in your higher power, faith in yourself. I'd like you to flip that switch on and leave it on, and allow that faith to continue to fill your heart, your mind, and your life, so that as you continue to experience that faith in yourself, in your beliefs, and in your higher power, your level of personal control increases, your level of comfort increases, and you begin to realize that there are so many things in life that bring you happiness, and you begin to have faith and look forward to that happiness, knowing that you can do small and simple things that lend to marvelous things, because by small and simple things, great things come to pass. Whether that be having faith in yourself to get a new job, or get that promotion, or land that big account, or the faith in yourself to spend more time with your family, your friends, and those who you care for and love. Or there be faith that you can choose to be happy. It must be wonderful to have the power to turn that faith on, and I wonder if you can feel that faith increasing even now. And I wonder if you look forward to the things that we've been discussing. Turn around now, and you see that on one of the other walls there's a screen, like a computer monitor. I'd like you to walk over to that screen, and as you get closer and closer to it, you see that there's a scene playing out. Someone there living out their life. As you look at that person living out their life there on that screen, you begin to see that they're happy, confident, experiencing life in their own terms. There's a confidence in that person's eyes, and in their smile, even in their walk and communication with others. A wonderful confidence. And as you watch that person, you begin to realize that that person is you in the future, because of the decisions you've made here today to take control over how you think and feel. It must be marvelous to watch yourself in the future living out your life and experiencing the benefits of the decisions you've made here today to take control. And the great power and control in life is learning to let go and relaxing and seeing all the good around you. And you see that as you watch this person on the screen, they're experiencing that kind of wonderful confidence, allowing life to come to them and taking that life on their own terms. It must be wonderful to see that happening because of the decisions you've made here and now today. I'd like you to turn around and begin to walk out of the room now. But before you go, perhaps you could scan the room and see if there are any switches, knobs, or levers you'd like to adjust, and make those adjustments now. And now as you continue to walk out of the room, you see that there's a key hanging on a hook next to the door. I'd like you to take that key. Lock the door as you leave. This key is the key to this room, and only you hold the key to open it. Only you have the power to access this room and change what you want to change. No other person, no other event has access to this protected room. Only you hold the key, and like you to put that key in a safe place, perhaps your pocket, or around your necklace, or anywhere that you feel is safe. And every time you see a key, whether it be your own key or other people's key or a random key at work or at a store, it doesn't matter. Every time that you see a key, you are reminded that you hold the power. You've unlocked that door, and you have the power to unlock that door and lock it back again. You have the power to take control over how you think, feel, and react in life. You have the power to choose how you react to any event in life. You have the power to choose to be happy. For happiness is a choice. For happiness is a choice. And every time you see a key, you're reminded of that power you hold. For happiness is a choice. And as you continue to walk down that hallway, returning to the elevator, with every step, your confidence increases, knowing that because you've unlocked that power, your confidence continues to increase. And as you enter into the elevator, and the elevator goes down again, returning to the ground floor, the doors open, and now you walk down the hallway and out of the building. As you look and survey all the beautiful scenery around you, I wonder how you feel about it now. I wonder how different it seems to you. How much more clearly you see. How much more clearly you see all the scenery. How much more clearly you see your own life. How much more clearly you see your own life. All things falling into perspective. All things falling into perspective. It must be wonderful to have that kind of perspective. And as you're looking once again at the trees, you see that there's a small red bird resting on one of the branches. Red is the color for power. And every time you see the color red, you're reminded of that power you hold. The power has been with you since you were a child. It's gotten you through the difficult times, helped you to make decisions throughout your life, even as an adult. So that every time you see the color red, you're reminded of that inner power that you've unlocked, you've chosen to bring to the forefront and use more fully. And as you're watching that small red bird, it takes flight. You begin to realize as you watch that little bird fly away, so small as he is, it only takes a little power to experience freedom. It only takes a little power to experience the kind of freedom of thought that you've experienced. It only takes a little power to, so that as you exercise just a little of your own internal power, that personal power you've chosen to unlock, you experience the kind of freedom of thought, feeling, and life that that little bird, going wherever he wants to go, experiences on a daily basis. It only takes a little power to experience freedom. And I wonder how much of the power you'll continue to use from day to day, that internal power that you've chosen to unlock. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5, and as I count from 1 to 5, you gently emerge from your hypnotic rest, knowing where you are, where you're going and how to get there, but this confidence, peace, comfort, and centered focus remains. From day to day, hour to hour, and minute to minute. And as you look over your head and see the beautiful blue sky, you're reminded to take that deep breath and relax. And every day as you see the color blue, the blue sky, a blue shirt, a blue car, it doesn't matter, wherever you see the color blue, you're reminded to take that deep breath and relax. And as you relax, all the confidence, comfort, peace, and control, so calm, collected, and in control, returns, distills upon your mind like the dews falling from the sky. 1, beginning to emerge from your hypnotic rest, becoming more aware of where you are. 2, gently emerging, becoming even more aware. And every time you see the color orange, you're reminded of the healing that has occurred. 3, even more aware, fully emerged from your hypnotic rest. 4, now fully aware. And 5, you may open your eyes when you're ready.